Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Tria Aini, class Manajemen 22, M.S.M 22411037. And in this video, I will to tell you about interview. The first understanding of interview. Interview is a procedure designed to collect information for someone oral response to oral inquiry. Selection interview is a selection procedure designed with the aim or objective of predicting an applicant's future performance based on the applicant oral response to oral inquiries. Next slide about interview content. First is situational interview. 2. Behavioral interview. 3. Job related interview. And 4. Stress interview. The first, situational interview. The question asks or focus on the applicant abilities responding to a situation that exists now and in the future. This is situation hypothesis. And number two, behavioral interview. The question asks are focused on the applicant abilities in response to a situation that occurred in the past. And number 3, job related interview. The question asks do not revolve around a particular situation, but are more focused on the applicant ability to handle the certain aspect related to the job to be filled. And last, stress interview. The question asks are annoying and tend to be rude and expressed in an unfriendly manner. This is intended to determine the applicant's stress level facing work pressure or inappropriate treatment. Slide about how to interview. Step by step is number 1, one-on-one interview. Number 2, sequential interview. Number 3, behavioral interview. And number 4, job related interview. One-on-one, step by step. One-on-one interview. Applicants are interviewed only by one interviewers. 2 persons meet on as an interviewers and the other as an interviewee. And 2, sequential interview. Applicants are interviewed by serial interviewers sequentially. 1. Structure or serial sequential interview. Each interviewers assess the applicant based on a standard form of evaluation. 2. Unstructured sequential interview. Each interviewer assesses the applicant for an angle on views, asking different questions and form an independent opinion about the applicant. Number 3, about behavioral interview. The question asks are focused on the applicant's ability in responding to a situation to occur in the past. And last, in this slide, job-related interview. The question given do not revolve around a particular situation. Handle certain aspects related to the job to be filled. However, it is more focused on the applicant abilities. Then this is about how to interview. And next slide about preparation for the interview. First, the interview is conducted in a quiet room without any presence disturbance. Number two, now the actual text of the job. And number three, question focus on the applicant abilities related to the work that will be carried out. Number four, don't make hasty judgment. And this is about preparation for the interview. The last slide about specific factors to investigate in an interview. First, experience knowledge factor. 2. Motivational factor. 3. Intellectual factor. And the last, personality factor. In experience knowledge factor, the question is, what should applicants know to perform well? And next question about what experience is absolutely necessary to run work. And motivational factors, the question is, what an applicant should do to enjoy a job, and is there anything the applicant doesn't like, and then are there any intrinsic goals or aspiration that a person must have? Applicant. And the last question of motivational factor is, how important is the applicant work drive and motivation? And in intellectual factor, the question is there any special intellectual intelligence required? And 2, how complex is the problem to solve? 3, how should applicants solve a problems? And last, whether the applicants must be able to demonstrate that he can do it intellectually. And in personality factor, the question is about the first, what important personality qualities are needed for success on the job? Or ability to endure boredom, assertiveness, and steadiness. And the next question, how the incumbents should be able to handle stress, pressure, and criticism. And the last question of personality factor is, what type of interpersonal behavior is required in the job above the line, at peer level, below the line, and beyond company with customer. And that is about specific factor to investigate in an interview. Okay. If I say something wrong, I say sorry. I close this video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.